The Arizona sands rose high, a storm in the sky. I was lost on the trail with nowhere to fly. She ran through the whirlwind to a church in the haze. We found shelter together in the Savior's embrace. The windows were rattling, but our hearts were still. God's love in the chaos, His promise fulfilled. The winds may howl, the sands may rise, but in your arms I found my skies, dancing in the dust storm with Jesus as our guide. In that little church, our love won't hide, dancing in the dust storm, our hearts collide. We knelt at the altar as the storm raged on, shared a prayer from the Psalms till the fury was gone. Her hand in mine, like a beacon so true. In the eye of the storm, our love only grew. The stained glass glowed with the heavenly hue. God blessed our union in the morning dew. The winds may howl, the sands may rise, but in your arms I found my skies, dancing in the dust and dawn with Jesus as our guide. That little church, our love won't hide, dancing in the dust storm, our hearts collide. Oh. Now we dance through life, through every trial we face, with faith as our rhythm in the Savior's grace. That Arizona storm, where our story was born, still sings in our on them Canada plains where the starlight glows. I watched her silhouette where the cool wind blows. By the campfire's flicker, I took my guitar, wrote a hymn for my darling neath the sky's bright scar. The big sky whispered a melody so true. Every note I strummed was a prayer for you. This Cowboy's hymn I sing for thee, a song of love on this prairie sea.
Cowboys hymn, forever clear. I sang of Psalm 8 about the heavens above, how God brought us together in His endless love, His love. Her eyes like the moonlight, her smile so wide. In the grasslands of Montana, our souls abide. The crickets joined in with a chorus so sweet. Our love's a sacred hymn where two hearts meet. This Cowboys hymn I sing for thee, a song of love on this prairie sea. Under Montana stars, with Jesus near, our hearts in harmony, there's nothing to fear. The Cowboys hymn, forever clear. When the cattle sleep and the night's so still, I'll sing this hymn from every hill. A vow to my darling, with the Lord as our guide. In Montana's embrace, we'll forever ride. This Cowboys hymn I'll always sing, a song of faith on love's sweet wing. Under Montana stars, our love won't dim, bound by grace and hope. In the Cowboys hymn.
At fair until I told her I rode into Dakota with a heart so cold, a lonesome cattleman with stories untold. At the Black Hills Fair, beneath the summer sun, she smiled at the corral, and my heart was won. Her laughter rang like church bells, calling me near. God sent an angel to dry every tear. The prairie's wide, the nights are long, but your love's the melody to my cowboy song. Lonesome prairie love in South Dakota's glow, with Jesus as our guide, our love will grow. Lonesome prairie, now I'm home. We danced at the hoedown to a fiddler's tune, shared a prayer by the booth neath the harvest moon. She spoke of God's grace, and I felt the light. In her arms at the fair, I found my delight. The crowd faded away, but her warmth stayed true. In her eyes I saw heaven in a sky so blue. The prairie's wide, the nights are long, but your love's the melody my cowboy song. Lonesome prairie love in South Dakota's glow. With Jesus as our guide, our love will grow. Lonesome prairie love, love now I'm home, I'm home. Now we ride the plains with a Bible in hand, building a life on this sacred land. That fair in Dakota, where our story began, still sings in my heart like a holy plan. The prairie's wide, but I'm not alone. Your love's the harmony to my cowboy tone. Lonesome prairie love, forever we'll know. In South Dakota's light, our faith will show. I was a drifter, lost in the sand, till I found her praying by the canyon so grand. Her voice like the river cut through my despair. In the Arizona sun we shared a prayer. The cliff stood eternal, like the love we'd know. God's hand in the stone, where our hearts would grow. Carved by time, shaped by grace. Your love's the light in this sacred place. Canyon of my heart, where we'll never part. Bound by faith and love from the very start. Canyon of my heart in the Savior's art. We watch the sunrise paint the walls with gold. Her hand in mine, a warmth to unfold. We read from the Psalms, neath the eagle's flight. In the Grand Canyon's depth, we found our light. The echoes sang softly, a hymn to our vow. God's mercy upon us in the here and now. Carved by time, shaped by grace. Your love's the light in this sacred place. Canyon of my heart, where we'll never part. Bound by faith and love from the very start. Canyon of my heart in the Savior's art. When the shadows fall and the nights grow cold, your love's the river that my heart will hold. In the canyon's embrace, we'll forever stand. Two souls united by the Savior's hand. Carved by time, shaped by grace. Your love's my refuge, my sacred space. Canyon
heart, our endless start.
I stole through the night, crossed Nevada's bare land. A rustler on the run with blood on my hand. She found me in the sagebrush with the Bible in tow. Her voice like a sermon set my heart aglow. My soul she'd renew. Rustler's redemption in the desert's harsh glow. Her love and God's mercy showed me where to go. From a thief in the darkness to a man who believes in the white silence, her grace I receive. Rustler's redemption, now I'm free to live. She spoke of a Savior who'd forgive my past, took my trembling hand, said this chance will last. Knelt by a campfire beneath the starry skies. I gave up my old life with tears in my eyes. Her faith was a beacon in the wilderness vast, led me to the cross where my sins were cast. Redemption in the desert's harsh glow. Her love and God's mercy showed me where to go. From a thief in the darkness to a man who believes in the Nevada's white silence, her grace I receive. Redemption, now I'm free to live. Now I ride for the righteous with a Bible in hand, helping lost souls on this sacred land. That Nevada night where her love changed my fate, found my salvation at redemption's gate. Rustler's redemption, 'neath the stars above. Her faith and forgiveness taught me how to love. In Nevada's embrace, my heart will give. With a badge and a gun, kept the law in Texas, 'neath the blazing sun. She taught Sunday school with a smile so kind. Her gentle heart my restless soul would find. I'd seen too much darkness, my heart turned stone, but her gospel lessons showed me I'm not alone. The law may judge The gun may fire, but love and grace can lift us higher. The gospel and the gun in a Texas dawn. Two hearts forgiven, with Jesus we're drawn. The gospel and the gun, our love reborn. She caught me one Sunday after a saloon fight. Read me Matthew 5 about turning to the light. I laid down my anger, took her hand in mine, found a love so pure through the Savior's design. Her words were my sermon, her touch my release. Together we found a deep inner peace. The law may judge, the gun may fire, but love and grace can lift us higher. The gospel and the gun in a Texas dawn. Two hearts forgiven, with Jesus we're drawn. Gospel and the gun, our love reborn. Now we walk the streets with the Bible, not a fight, raising kids in faith in the Lone Star Light. That Texas town where our story begun. Healed by the gospel, I've laid down my gun. The law may judge, but our hearts aspire. Love and grace have set our souls afire. The gospel and the gun, forever withdrawn. In Texas we stand, with a love that's strong. Now we walk the streets with a Bible, not a fight, raising kids in faith in the Lone Star Light. That Texas town where our story begun. Healed by the gospel, I've laid down my gun. The law may judge, but our hearts aspire. Love and grace. In the Utah desert, where the night's so clear, I strum my guitar with my darling near. The stars above Zion lit up her face. I sang a serenade in that sacred space. The Milky Way shimmered like a heavenly crown. I vowed to my love I'd never let her down. Starlight serenade neath the Utah sky, a song of love where our hearts fly high. I'll be true to you, with Jesus in view. Our love's a dance in the starlit hue. Starlight serenade, my promise true. We shared a blanket by the canyon's rim, sang how great thou art
our love won't fade. Starlight serenade neath the Utah sky, a song of love where our hearts fly high. I'll be true to you with Jesus in view. Our love's a dance in the starlit hue. Starlight serenade, my promise true. When the trails get rough and the nights grow cold, I'll sing this song till we both grow old. With faith as our rhythm and the stars our guide, in Utah's embrace forever we'll ride. Starlight serenade neath the sky so wide, a vow of love with the Lord by our side. In Utah's glow, our hearts renew. Starlight serenade, I'll always love you. I rode into toss with a bounty on my head, an outlaw running from the life I'd led. She stood by her cabin with a boy in her care. A widow's kind eyes answered my silent prayer. I lived in the darkness, chased by my past, but her gentle grace gave me peace at last. I rode with the devil, I ran from the light, till your love showed me the way to right. The outlaw's prayer in New Mexico's glow found redemption's hope where the sagebrush grow. The outlaw's prayer, now my heart will know. Son called me mister with a smile so bright. We read from the Bible neath the starlit night. She taught me forgiveness through John 3:16. In her arms my whole life felt like a dream. The desert winds whispered a chance to be free. Her love and God's mercy were calling to me. With a family to hold, raising that boy in the Savior's fold. That Taos cabin where my new life began sings of God's grace in His perfect plan. I rode with the devil, but I've seen the light. Your love and His mercy made my wrongs right. The outlaw's prayer neath the stars soft show. In New Mexico I found my home.
by Cottonwood Creek, skipping stones in Oklahoma, dreams we'd speak. Under the cottonwoods we carved our names, promised to return with love's sweet claims.
The water sang softly, a hymn to our youth. Years pulled us apart, but we held to the truth.
Cottonwood Creek, where our love took root, by the Oklahoma waters we bear sweet fruit. A vow we made 'neath the summer sky,
To build our home where the creek runs by. Cottonwood Creek, our hearts won't die. I roamed the wide world, she waited so long,
but the creek kept calling
with its gentle song.
We met by the willows 'neath the same old tree. With a Bible in hand, we set our love free.
The years couldn't fade the promise we swore. God brought us back
To that sacred shore, Cottonwood Creek, where our love took root, by the Oklahoma waters we bear sweet fruit. A vow we made 'neath the summer sky,
to build our home where the creek runs by. Cottonwood Creek, our hearts won't die.
now our children play where we once dreamed, by the cottonwood shade in the sunlight's gleam. A family rooted in faith and in grace. This creek's our forever, our holy place. Cottonwood Creek, where our love still flows. In Oklahoma's arms our family grows. A vow we kept 'neath the sky so high, forever we'll stay where the creek runs by. Cottonwood Creek, till the day we fly.
In Wyoming's wild, where the mountains rise, we sat by the campfire 'neath the starry skies. Tomorrow we'd part on trails far apart, but tonight we'd share the love in our heart. The flames danced softly as we held on tight, praying to the Savior in the fire's light. The fire may die, the night may end, but our love's a flame that heaven sent. The last campfire in Wyoming's glow will meet again where the angels go. The last campfire our hearts will mend. We the cold winds blow. We vowed by the ashes with a tearful smile to reunite in heaven after life's long mile. The stars above whispered a promise so true. God's love would guide us till we start anew. The fire may die, the night may end, but our love's a flame that heaven sent. The last campfire in Wyoming's glow will meet again where the angels go. The last campfire our hearts will mend. Now I ride alone, but her memory burns in every sunset. My heart still yearns. That Wyoming night by the fire's last spark keeps me holding on through the lonely dark. The fire may die, but our love won't bend. A flame that'll shine when we meet again. The last campfire 'neath the sky's soft flow, in God's sweet embrace our love will grow. The last campfire forever